To stay right there with you, Neff, like you think about it, like a mother that literally is working 2-3 jobs.
And you put her through that.
And not only you put it through that, because what we have to also preach to parents is working those 2 or 3 jobs, man, being able to help out your child financially so that she has, you know, all the best weave, right? The nicest clothes, like for your sons, the best games, like, you feel me, the newest sneakers.
Yeah. You
working 3 jobs, or we want you to live in Wellington, Royal Palm. 3 jobs, but in working those 3 jobs, you got to think about how much time are you actually parenting your kids.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So it is hard for them, but how do I ask this question without coming off as insensitive, man? How much do you blame parents?
Oh, wow. Actually, you got to give them a little bit of it, but
I'm not giving them the whole 100%.
Like,
but how much do we say, like
30%, fam?
Okay, talk about it.
Why I say 30% is like you just explain it, the time, especially if they're a single parent. You know what I'm trying to tell you. So if you're trying to keep up with everything, it's gonna be hard to keep up with your jit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to tell you. So that's why it's very important to have a 2-parent household. They probably can just, one work in the daytime, work nighttime, whatever, some way to watch the kids to make sure that they're on the right path. You feel what I'm saying?
For sure.
So, but it's really is influence. You could blame it on the influence, the environment. You know what I mean? We always say it, social media is how the world's going on about how everything is. Like, sex is just sex, bro. It's very like easy nowadays, fam.
Yeah,
back then,
man.
it was magazines, bro. You had to try to sneak a magazine or VCR hoping to think. Now it's just
literally
2 clicks.
back in the days, it was like the girl that stayed in the neighborhood or in the apartment complex with you. Feel me? Like, and literally got to be in the same building type vibes
in order to now it's just
to plan or to set something up. But with social media,
bro.
DMs, like, man, these kids are going crazy.
Easy,
man.
fam.
So I would say this, right?
How much we blaming the parents, man?
So me being a parent, I would say, I'll probably go with the 30% or probably 40, because like as a parent, man, especially, man, I don't want to feel like I'm just pinpointing, but when it comes to the young ladies, man, like, you got a daughter, like, fathers, man, you feel me? You got to be there for your daughter. Like, I know working,
fathers are important, dog.
Like, I'm telling you, because like that's the thing, like,
very
like
important.
I know that in America, especially in America, bro, when it comes to Mother's Day, America, oftentimes, man, like, we see it all the time. When it comes to Mother's Day, they go all out. You feel what I'm saying? And they acknowledge the mother, and I think that's very beautiful because the mother should be acknowledged. But I also believe the father should be acknowledged too, because like in that household, bro, when it comes to daughters, man, like, yo, that father, man, gives the
love,
that father's love, bro, give that young lady some form of identity. You dig what I'm saying? And I think that a lot of times, man, when we working all these jobs, that's cool and all because you're bringing money to the, you're bringing money and food and everything to the crib. But what about that one-on-one relationship and talking to your daughter and taking her out to eat and letting her know what the game is?
What the game is.
You feel me,
put
bro?
your shit on game.
Yeah,
But I wanted to add this, though. My bad for coming in. But even though I said 30, 40%, well, you said 40%, they still can be more than that as being a bad parent, like letting your kid do what it is. You know what I'm trying to tell you, not really reprimanding them for stuff that they doing.
So basically that 30% is like an average.
Yes, an average, but it can fluctuate, fam. It can shoot up.
Big facts.
Cause like, let's say a mother who's out there
wild herself.
Exactly, fam.
I appreciate you for saying that, dog,
you know
because that's something that's really that's something that's really being covered up in the churches. That a lot of these parents out here getting off too, bro. And
just didn't know how to change their face when it comes to Sunday.
But you know
because
why?
they never changed. Like, they still the same person they was when they was in middle school with us, bro.
Yeah.
No, you know why? Because that same mama was that mama at 16.
Exactly.
That's what he just said.
Exactly. Yep. So she never really grew up, know what I'm saying? So
she didn't get that tough love she probably deserved. Everybody came to her and said it's gonna be all right instead of somebody saying, yeah, it's gonna be all right, but listen, you need to tighten up. We gotta go ahead and do this and do that in the third. But ladies, how y'all feel?
What's wild before the ladies go, because I really want to hear the ladies, is a statistic that I don't really have the exact number, but I think it's pretty high. But women that have children at an early age, like 16, 17, their kids end up having kids early too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Some way, somehow, it just correlates and happens, dog, which is wild to me. What's up, Sister Tasha? How much would you say the parents are to blame? or would you blame the parents at all?
Yeah, I would. I would.
I feel like you holding back a lot.
You are, bro.
I feel like you got a lot in your mind
like,
that you want to speak about, because I know you. I don't want to say you were in this exact situation, but I know you were very young when you had your daughter. So like, I don't want to put you on the spot or anything, but I know this is personal for you. We sense it.
I mean, yeah, I would blame the parent, especially if it's like a one parent household. You know, like that parent has to deal with the bills. They got to go to work, and if that parent got other kids that they have to deal with, they got to deal with like a whole bunch of different things. So they can't really like try to keep track on one kid. It's gonna be impossible. Okay, you know, bills got to get paid. Your kids got to get fed and things like that. So I'll do like a 40% blame the parents.
Kiana, Tasha, sorry, Nisha.
I think for me it depends on the type of parent that they are. So if they're really trying their best to be there for their child and to let them know what's up, then I would probably blame them like 20%. But if it's like a parent that's more negligent and lets them do whatever and doesn't really care, then I would do like 40-50%.
You know, we try not to use the word depends. You know what I mean?
Right.
We want to be direct with our answers, but that's what's up though.
Keep that money just outside zooming.
50%.
50?
That's a big boy percent.
That's a big boy percent.
Yeah.
Explain,
Why?
please. Where's my fork and knife? I want to eat too.
And does the 50 go to the mom only or mom and dad? What if they not in a single parent home?
That's a good question.
If they're not, like the 50% is towards the not single parent home.
Non-single?
Non-single parent home. Both of them, the husband and the
wife
the mother
is there?
is both there. 50%. That's me personally. Everybody might have different opinions, but this is just me.
Why would you say that? Because they're basically not in the child's life?
Yes. I feel like, yes, like, you know, a lot of people might, I don't know. I just feel like you have to be there for your child. Like, I understand, like, you know, the child has to be fed and
The necessities.
bills got to be paid,
Right.
but the child needs to know that you are there for them emotionally, physically as well. They have to know that. And I understand, like, you know, bills got to be paid and stuff like that, but at the same time, reality check, she's there, he's there, he still exists, she still exists. Like, it's not like she's a ghost or they're gonna get, you know, over this period of you not being here, you working. She gonna understand, the child is gonna understand some, but not too much. So that's why I say 50.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Neff, live in effect, sock out fit, 3927. We ride around with 66, and we 10 toes down. I don't know what you're waiting for. What you need to do, go on your phone, go on your laptop, go on your tablet, and subscribe to B.E.L.I.V.E TV production on YouTube. Late Night Love Ties is a show that's doing big things, and I want to let you know we're going to do even bigger things because God is with us, and we serve a mighty, mighty God. So, what you waiting for, man? We got good topics, good vibes. We keep it real. Most importantly, we give God the glory. You heard it first from that boy Neff, and we out.